What's up guys? Wanted to film a morning mobility routine for you, something that I do myself, figured I would just set up my lights and show you kind of what I go through. Ooh, okay. Now that we got that spine loosened up segment by segment, gonna go into some controlled cat and cow since we kind of just loosened everything up. Okay, now we got the spine moving a little bit all over. Now I'm gonna focus on a few target areas in our open book position. Top leg over, I hold it down on the ground. I'm gonna reach back as far as I can each rep repetitively. Featuring Miss Casey. She's gonna help me stretch. Get yourself a stretching partner. And you can even exhale as you reach. It'll help you go a little bit further. You might get some pops with this. If you do, that's totally normal. That's a good thing. That's a good thing if we're mobilizing that low back. So pops usually equal relief. Now, I'm gonna do some chest mobility work. For me specifically, I've been doing a lot of workouts recently, upper body workouts. I've been getting a little bit tight up here, so I'm gonna do a mobilization for my pec muscles and my shoulders. Get a long foam roller so that your head, shoulders, and glutes is supported all in one. I'm gonna raise my arms up and overhead, get a good stretch, and then bring them around in a circle. Just like this, letting the shoulders hang down and relax. Open up down here at the bottom, even more, really helping the shoulders open up. Keep the low back relatively down though, don't excessively arch like that, otherwise it's taking it away from the chest. I keep my low back relatively down, and repeat. And now you can even just do a few reps right here with the arms straight out. Try to bring the elbows down, see if you can keep them on the ground. It's very, very hard if you're on a foam roller, and just stretch them out. Pinch and stretch out. Okay, now the shoulders, the upper back, the mid back, all that's loosened up. So now we're gonna work on the hips a little bit. So we're gonna get into our 90-90 position. This is the start of our 90-90 position. 90-degree angle is here, in the groin, and here. So 90, 90, 90. I'm gonna turn my body this way. I'm gonna do a few hinges back and forth to begin. Trying to feel the tension through my glutes. I'm not passively going, I'm actually actively pushing and pulling myself back and forth. So if I wanted to do this without holding my hands at all, I could. Okay, so this is the concept. Now flip over to the other side. Keeping the feet on the ground, sit up nice and tall. Ooh, hear that pop? Jeez, that's relief. Same thing on the other side. Now we're going to do transitions back and forth. Keeping the feet where they are, set them nice and tall, hinging through. Do 3 transitions each way. If for some reason this is tight for you, you can lean back and you can use the arms. So I can lean back just like this, and I can open up the hips just like this. So I use my arms, I can open the hips, and I can follow through just like this. Totally fine using the arms for support. Just try to sit up as tall as you can. So if I were to do it without arms, I want to stay nice and tall, okay? I don't want to be like this doing it, that defeats the purpose. Otherwise, I'm going to use this. I want to be up nice and tall as I go through this position. Okay, next, let's do a little bit of a hamstring and hip flexor flow. So here's something that's very simple. All right, we're just going to get our lunge stretched, okay? And all we're going to do is we're going to push the hips forward, reaching up and back with this same side arm. And then we're just going to sit back. We're going to hinge, reach towards that front leg. Reach and sit. Now the same thing on the other side. So notice when I sit back to get the hamstring, I'm not really rounding that much, right? That's a little back stretch. If we want to focus on the hamstrings, then let's keep the back neutral and let's just sit back and elongate that hamstring. Okay, now I'm going to do another movement. I'm just going to sit back on my heels like this. I'm going to give myself a hug. And then while I'm giving myself a hug, I'm going to do 2 really big rotations, trying to focus on that mid-back region, trying to really open everything up. And now the other way. After doing those, I like to do just a few glute thrusters in this position. It helps to open up the front of the hips and get the glutes and the low back warmed up for the day. So I just sit right here, I just push my hips up and forward. Slowly come back down. You're gonna feel this work in the quads too. Up, forward, come back down. By pushing the hips forward and contracting the glutes, I'm stretching my hip flexors. You can even lean back a little bit at the top if you want to. And then of course we're just waking the glutes up, getting everything feeling right for the day. And you might discover while you do this that your knees are limited as well. Maybe you realize that that's something that we need to work on too. And that is a short, simple, quick mobility routine that you can implement into your everyday life so that you can move better, you can feel better, and you can learn how to fix your low back. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions.